But they find it eventually.
Yeah, they find everything.
This is what is this? This is like a mat, a floor mat.
No, this is for the outside of the car for the rain.
Oh, the
under
the wheels.
Yeah, under the wheels.
The mud flaps or what?
Mud flaps.
Yeah. So these are new, right?
Yes.
And are these original, or someone just makes these?
Some are new old stock.
Right.
Some are reproduction. We usually work with the new old stock.
Is there anything you cannot find outside in the market, or like pretty much anything is reproducible?
Everything is reproducible. We have many contacts abroad, so we can find almost everything.
Right.
Everything. He bought this one. This is the one we made. We make this car. It's the black one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I show you the pictures of
sure.
This car.
And these are the little tags.
Yeah.
Right.
Different models. 1, 2, 1.
Right.
1, 3.
Oh man, even these buttons. Well, you have everything, man.
Everything.
Go bow. Only problem is finding it.
Huh?
The only problem is finding the right parts.
Yes. All the parts are different.
What are
the parts that put the engine together?
Right.
All of them are different. I don't know how to choose the right one.
Holy crap! I don't even know what these are. Look at those chairs. Wow. Guys, if you're looking at this, I'm at a friend's car restoration factory. And we have some super old Volkswagens here. Most of them are Volkswagens. That's a MG. Look at that engine there. So what people do is they bring in their old cars like that, right? So this is how they're trying to like redo the metal parts, and then they would paint. They would prime it. That's the primer, right? So you have all these cars that are brought in different conditions. And then, I don't know how many process they bring in. So what is he doing right now? Polishing it?
Polishing, no, he's just refining all this, make it flat, and then it's ready to be painted. This is the last process before painting.
Last process before painting.
First one is this.
Put the primer on?
The primer. This is another kind of primer that goes on top of this.
Right.
And then you paint.
You do the paint. And people can paint any different color they want.
Yeah.
And do they usually go for like original color, or they just want like a very funky color?
Most of the owners, they want the original color.
Right.
So we can make the original color.
Right.
And someone wants a special color, we can do everything. We have all the colors down there.
Right.
We have the mixing machine, and we have the test that you can try the colors.
Can we check out that room?
Down there.
Yeah. So that's the room that they do the repainting work.
You can do everything by hand. Every part of the car. It's a whole Jaguar.
What do you mean everything by hand? Like he's just...
If you have this part broken, you cut, and they buy only the metal sheet, and they
weld it back, and then
do everything new, all new.
And where does he learn from? Like how did he learn how to do that?
I don't know. All the guys that make this work, they are pretty old because they have experience.
Right.
Not easy.
Is there young people learning?
Yes, there are young people. we have some guys even from the university.
Yeah.
They come here, they work here, and sometimes the university come and check what they're doing. And yeah, it's like a study and work.
Like an apprenticeship kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And what do they study in school then? Like
Or mechanical
management?
engineer or mechanics.
Right. Okay. Wow. How old is? And where do they find these? Like just in
Oh, almost everywhere around the world.
yeah.
This was an original slider for cars,
Right.
original. So it's not something made after the car.
Right. Hey Margaret. No, this is not a new ride, but this is a. So this is where they mix the
All the
paint.
colors, the testing machine down there,
Right.
the spray. It's a mess. I don't forget. I don't remember all these.
Oh my God. So this is where they mix all the paint for the car body. So they have. Oh, okay. So I guess this is one of the paint they have done. So here they can choose all the paint they want, and they mix it into different colors, and you can try it on the metal sheet so you know what kind of color your car is going to become. Pretty amazing stuff. I don't know anything about cars, but this is fascinating. Like I feel like someone's. You guys should do a workshop, like teaching people how to like train younger people to do this. You know?
Yeah, this is our even this is a work
Yeah.
because there are many young guys that want to come here to work and to learn
Today?
from the university. Yeah, because
Right.
at the moment we are pretty rare in Thailand, and not only in Thailand, because we have so many contacts around the world, and people start following all this work.
So do they say, hey, I want to ship a car over? Can you just help me restore it and all that?
Yes, it's possible, but there is a long queue because we have all these cars to work before some new cars can be restored.
And is this the only place in Thailand, or is there like another company in Thailand who does this kind of restoration at this scale?
There are different companies that make the same work, but not the same quality.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never seen this quality in Thailand. We every year we used to go to Bangkok to the Siam meeting, Volkswagen meeting. You see some good restoration there, but not like us.
Right. Man.
And and all the rarest cars that in Thailand they come here.
All of them.
I mean, you see this car. This is an oval
Yeah.
from 1954, starting 1954, and we are the only one that have this kind of car, especially this kind of car. This is Type 34. They call the Razor Edge
Right.
because of the lines on the car. This is a Karmanghia car. Karmanghia is a designer from Ghia, is from Italy, that used to shape the Volkswagen cars after years, and so there are just few cars of that in the world.
And so what is the business here? Like, do you just help people restore cars, or do you actually buy like a super old one and then you resell it to the market?
Usually, we have customers that send the car here.
Okay.
Then we have some cars that we buy as a project. For example, that one. I'll show you.
Okay. Whoa! What is this?
This car is very rare. It's like a 4 million baht car. This is a car that in England the postal service used to drive,
Ah.
and they have a sliding door here
Cool.
because because the driver must go out and take all the mail and
Right.
deliver the mail. So this is very, very rare. And we have two.
And where did you find
one
this?
is finished. And it's illegal.
Never mind. I didn't ask that question.
we imported this car.
We discovered it somehow. Wow.
Something is still possible.
Right. So this is gonna worth 4 million baht.
Yeah.
So that's almost 150,000.
Sometimes even 6.
6.
Between 6 and 4.
And there's
4
a
and 6.
and there's a market for it.
Yes. There is a market for everything.
So people just say, I want this one, and it's already sold,
Yeah.
or do you have to wait until it's
I think
refurbished?
this one is already sold.
So that's already sold.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the most popular version of Volkswagens, right?
Yeah, this is the bus. It's,
Yeah.
the Volkswagen bus. This is a second series.
Right.
The first series is the roof finish on here. It's shorter.
Right.
Okay?
Hey, Dean.
And
Right.
the name of that one is Pandor.
Yeah.
And it's pretty rare. We had something, and we still have, I think, a couple
Right.
of them.
So this one, this needs a lot of work, right?
This needs a lot of work, but not that much, because at the end, okay, the paint is not good,
Right.
and even
This is all rusted.
it's even rusty.
Right.
But there are all parts on the car.
Right.
Some cars comes without many parts, so it's harder.
So when this is finished, how much can you sell this for? Like two.
This can be 2.5.
2.5.
This can be 2.5.
Mm.
Depends on the year, but I think this can be around
Right.
2.5. That one is a newer model. That one
Right.
It's cheaper. Yeah, you see how many Karmann Ghia
Right.
type 34. Another one there. Another one there.
Man, how many cars do you have here? Like, there's at least
Wow.
50. I'd say.
Yeah.
More?
I think more.
Right. And so you can't even expand as fast enough, right?
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys are wondering, this is David. And he's one of the owners of this restoration project. Whoa.
That one down there
Holy shit.
is a 356 Porsche that we have to restore.
It's possible.
It's possible. Yeah. Basically, we have to rebuild all the body because it's too rusty, and the rust is passing by the metal sheet.
But what's the difference from making a car from scratch?
Yeah, it's like making a new car. That one is another 356.
Right.
Even that one is pretty.
So
Fun.
I mean, this thing here, like, let's say if you find this thing, is there a value? Like, do you have to pay someone to buy this?
Yeah.
And
This is scrap.
right. So it's
But-
like what, 1,000 baht or 5,000 baht, or it's just
Now,
metal.
something like this can be $500.
$500 US.
This one, for example.
Right.
The Porsche can be 2, 3, 4,000. But it's a Porsche.
Yeah, but it's a piece of metal.
Yes, but it's a Porsche.
You mean it was a Porsche?
It was a Porsche.
So you can still sell some crap metal for a few $1,000s, huh? Right.
This is a replica. It's 356 Speedster replica.
Right. I don't know how many people are watching the stream, but this is fascinating for me because I'm not a car person. All of these are just
But this
whoa.
is fiberglass.
So it's a new material.
Yeah, it's a replica.
Right.
Because in the years, many brands try to remake the 356, and this is a white body with this fender.
So what is original? The seats? No.
Just the floor.
Just the floor.
Yeah, because the chassis of the original chassis for the Speedster
Right.
basically is a Volkswagen Beetle chassis, shorter than 15 centimeters.
Okay.
So you can take, in other countries where it's legal, you can take the chassis from a Beetle, just shorten like up to 15 centimeters, and you can put the fiberglass body, and basically you have a Porsche.
Oh.
But in some countries possible, in some countries not possible. Here is possible, but then after you do this, like in other countries, you have to go to the transport office and register all the modification that you made on the car.
Right.
And here is pretty expensive. And this car, for example, has a new engine, 2000 cc with electronic ignition, performance parts, and yeah, the rims are original.
And so is this still considered an old car, or is it considered a new car when you get it into like a vehicle department?
Depends on the countries. For example, in Italy, it follow the registration of the original chassis.
Right.
Here, honestly, I don't know.
There's no system.
No.
Someone's asking if
Even
there's
because, by the way, you cannot make documents for a new car in Thailand.
right.
You cannot import cars. You cannot import bikes.
Right.
You can, but you have to pay 700% taxes.
700% taxes. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
So, if we need something, some cars, we prefer to buy only the body.
Right.
Because the Volkswagen is a car that basically is a chassis and a body put on the chassis.
Right.
Right. So we don't buy the new chassis with new numbers because it's not possible.
Right.
We buy the body if we already have the chassis, the original chassis with documents.
Okay. Yeah. Someone's asking if there's a Firebird. There's a Firebird there. Yeah. Yes, there is a Firebird, Dean. Someone knows about cars actually watching this, so that's great because I don't know anything about. Now, what is? Oh, okay. This is even an older.
This is a Fiat Topolino.
Oh, this is a Fiat.
Yeah, Topolino is the Italian name for Mickey Mouse. Topolino.
Right.
And this car was pretty famous after the Second World War in Italy because it's like the Beetle in Germany. One of the cars that give the people the chance to move again.
Right.
After the war.
Yeah.
It's very common at that time.
But now I don't think I've ever seen a Fiat in Thailand.
Oh, I've seen many.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Strange.
Huh.
This is my Thunderbird.
So if you want a Thunderbird, this is one of them. This is your car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we still didn't find time to restore it.
Right.
It's working. This is a 6,500 cc.
6,500 cc.
Yeah. It's a V8.
Right.
Big block.
And do you have the engine?
Yep.
So the original engine is here.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, look at
running.
Oh my God! Look at these flips.
Everything is electric. Even the seat.
Oh right.
A joystick here. You move up and down.
Wow. Wow. Here you go.
Wow, Thunderbird.
That was my first car. Whoa. Okay. So this is original engine.
This is the original engine. It's working.
Hmm.
It's the only thing that I restore on this car.
Right.
Because I used to drive this car in Chiang Mai sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, not like this. It was
Okay.
prettier than this.
Okay.
Now it's gone.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
I feel like there's a story behind that. Man, look at this car.
I hope soon. Yeah.
So this is like again, I don't know anything about cars to be honest, but this is so fascinating for me just to see all the old ones being refurbished and yeah.
It's 1962.
So this place is called the Oldies Work. It's a very famous car restoration company based in Chiang Mai.
We even have a Citroen 2CV. Citroen 2CV.
Right. This is
This
like
is the second model.
hmm.
Even this one is pretty rare.
Right. So they can
You can see from the shape.
so they can pretty much restore any car, even in this
Yeah.
kind of condition. They can make it into a brand new car. They're able to replicate all the parts or find all the original parts. So anything from that can be turned into something like this. And there's a Facebook page you can follow, which is called Oldies Work. I want to show you the logo. There's the logo of it. Yeah, so if you guys are watching this, Oli Works, and this is where you do the paint job.
Yeah.
Right. So these you build it or you have to buy
No,
this?
we bought it.
Oh, okay.
We bought it. There is all the system to take out all the dust from
Right.
the painting.
Mm-hmm.
There is even the mini from, you know,
Oh,
Arale?
yeah.
Arale is the Japanese cartoon, right?
Yeah.
They make the roof
Yes.
higher.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that car. Check this car out.
The one is a shorty.
That's a shorty. Yeah. You remember that cartoon like Cars and the Pixar movies? Yeah.
Yeah, that one, yes.
Yeah. I think there was that one and there was this one as well.
And this one, yeah, is a Arale car,
Hmm.
number 12.
With the little hatch up there.
Yeah. Convertible here. That one is a holder.
Right.
One is, I think, is 50 something, 52, 54 maybe.
Right. Wow. So this is the chassis, right?
Yeah. So this is, for example, this is the chassis of a car, right?
Right.
Then you take the body, you put on,
Right.
and you fix with bolts. That's it.
That's basically a car.
Yeah.
You put the engines, you put the seats.
Yeah.
And if you want to make this an electric car, then what is the work involved?
You want to make an electric car, you just take out the engine,
Right?
you put an electric engine there. You can put the battery somewhere. Usually they put in the back seats, and
Right.
you can make an electric car. It's something that we wanted to do, even because near here there is a workshop that is the shop that they transform the tuk-tuk from engine to electric.
Right.
Yeah. All the tuk-tuk, the electric tuk-tuk that you can see here in Chiang they make it.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the project to make one electric cars, but we don't have time.
Right.
And by the way, it's not expensive to convert a car in electric because the engine, the electric motor is not that expensive, but the batteries are expensive.
Right.
So especially now that the battery are changing from the lithium one to the solid state, and we just prefer to wait a little bit and see, because then the price of the regular batteries will drop down.
And the technology is more mature for you guys to do the restoration.
Yeah.
Is there a market for it?
For the electric
Yeah.
car,
Not really.
not in Thailand.
They don't care about it.
No, even because they tax the electric cars like any other car.
Right. So there's no incentive to make it.
Exactly.
Unless you're an environmentalist, I guess.
They don't give a fuck about the environment.
I know. Yeah, someone's asking if you restore any Mercedes here.
We had some Mercedes.
Mm.
We had some Mercedes. We used to restore Volkswagen, but then you see we have Mini, we have Morris, we have Nash. The black one is it's a pretty rare car, American car, Nash iFly. And we had a couple of Mercedes
Yeah.
and some other brand.
But I think Volkswagen is the most in demand, right?
Yes.
In the car restoration world.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, especially in Thailand, they're pretty famous. In Thailand, they're famous the Volkswagen, and in the motorbikes, the Lambretta is famous,
Right.
and Vespa too, but more Lambretta, because the king, the Rama 9,
Yeah.
the one that passed away, when he was living in Switzerland, he used to drive Volkswagen bus and Lambretta.
Right.
So
there's
Thai people love him, and Thai people are crazy for these kind of things.
Yeah, I get it. Right. Wow. So the queue is you said the queue is 2 years if you have a car you want to be restored here.
Yeah,
Right. And they basically put
one year.
and they prepay it, or how do you usually do the payment?
We do 25% at the beginning when they
Right.
leave the car,
Uh-huh.
and then step by step. For the electrical system is about money,
Right.
and for the paint, for the bodywork, everything else you can pay step by step.
Right.
This is another side where they work on the body.
And do you remember how many cars you've already restored? Ooh,
This is interesting.
right.
This has been repainted with the original paint that were on this car. This is a car that is a medicine brand.
Yes, it's like an oilment thing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, yeah.
medicine brand, very famous in Thailand long time ago, and it still have they still have.
They
this
sell
brand.
these in the pharmacists
Yeah.
places.
And with this bus, they used to go in the small villages around Thailand
Uh-huh.
to sell the medicine. At the same time, in the evening, they had a projector inside to project movies.
Oh.
And so the people from the villages can have a sort of cinema.
Right.
And we found this car, and the owner say, okay, if you can restore with the original paint and everything, we can do it. And the university, the guys from the University of Fine Arts, they came here. They take all the they took all the pictures of the
Old
paint,
branding stuff.
and then they remade on the new on the restored bus.
So who's the owner of this bus?
Like the owner of the
company.
medicine brand.
Oh, but like it's probably like second or third generation or something, right?
Yeah, I think it can be second. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this would be great for branding.
It's nice, very nice.
Right.
We will put the projector again inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey guys, how about a gas and electric car like a Prius? I don't think there's a market for it. People, like David said, people don't care about electric cars in Thailand, nor do they care about environment, but they do care about like how to restore cars back to the original state. So like that one.
This is almost finished, for example.
Right.
And
oh my God! Look at the
very
tires.
Complete. You can even check here. There is the last check of the paint. If
Right.
there is some drops, like for example this little point,
Right.
we will have to
Polish it. Right.
again.
And these tires?
These tires, there is a shop in US,
Right.
and I make many orders. Almost every car. Today I just ordered one set for another Beetle,
Right.
and they have different brands.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a good brand, and you see it's a reproduction of the original pattern of the old tires, and even with a white wall.
So these are the original patterns of the old tires.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just reproduce it for the sake of car restoration.
This is a not very expensive brand.
Right.
They have even the Firestone.
Yeah.
Very well done, original pattern, everything.
Right.
But more expensive than this.
Can I open it?
Can open it. Sure.
Wow.
All the rubber seal are new.
Right.
All the leather is new, and this is leather, not plastic.
This is real leather.
Yeah.
And this is from Thailand, or do you have to buy it from a place?
No. We have the guy that makes all here.
Oh, so the guy makes real leather. Oh my God. Okay.
And
this is just a handle like
the
this, right?
handle. Yeah.
Oh my God. So
even
cute.
this, it's very nice. It's very hard because it's new.
Right.
I don't want to touch too much. The air conditioning, we put almost in every car. We put the air conditioning.
Can I sit in it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna sit in this car and take a photo of this because this is. Oh my God, this is fucking amazing. Hey guys, let me just put it here. Oh. I need to take a photo.
Okay, look at me. Ready, 3, 2, 1. One, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Wow. Wait. So what is this roller thing here?
What? The accelerator.
This is the accelerator.
Yeah.
So this is the clutch.
Yeah.
And this is the brake.
That one is the accelerator that they use to pedal.
Right.
That they use on the oval Beetle from around 1955.
Right.
And I can tell you, drive with this wheel under your feet, it's easier than a normal pedal. It's very nice because it rolls under your feet. Once you push it,
Right.
it rolls under your feet. So your
So this is just
the back of
how
your
it
feet
is.
will stay here. fixed. You don't have to move too much.
Oh, so this is just how it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Simple.
And this has air conditioning too.
Yeah.
Wait, does this car has air conditioning back in the old days?
No.
Oh, so this is a new.
Yeah, it's a new air conditioning system,
Right.
but vintage style. So you can set up on vintage cars.
Right. And this is this doesn't work, does it?
These, let me see.
No.
If it's the, okay, this is a digital one.
Oh.
Okay, it's a reproduction of the old shape of the original radio, but it's digital. So you can.
So there's actually
Yeah,
you can actually turn the volume. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And the
a digital
speaker.
radio.
So there's a speaker
And
system
the
here.
speakers, I think they should be around here. I don't know where they put on this car.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And this is the. Oh, you can open this.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Whoa! Fuck me! Wow! And this is the little rear mirror. It's so small. Oh, this is one part.
Yeah, they still have to.
Right.
fix it in the right way.
Oh my god. I don't think I can handle this car, man. If I own it.
No, it's pretty simple to drive. Just a little bit, 5 minutes, and it's done.
Yeah, but
It is an art piece.
I know. I feel like I.
Yeah, not for right.
If I
driving on the road.
I know this is more like going on a weekend
yeah. But
stroll.
most of people in Thailand, they use it for the weekend.
Right.
Just to drive sometimes.
You want to say that? So this is how the top looks like. Wow. I have a Gia and a convertible Lido 79. Okay. Right. Damn, guys. Whoa, look at this. Engine's at the back. Oh my god.
Okay, this is a nice engine. It's with electronic ignition and double carburetor. This car used to have one carburetor,
Okay.
but maybe the customer asked for two. This is the pump for the air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
That was not on the original engine, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, very nice. Very nice.
And so this one, where do you? This is the brand.
This is the alternator.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is the alternator.
And the battery is under the back seat.
Right.
Here there is the fan for the cooling.
Radiation.
But basically, this engine, the Volkswagen engine, doesn't have any liquid cooling. It's air cooled.
Oh, okay.
This was a request from the Nazi Hitler because Hitler wanted this car. Hitler want a car for a cheap car for everybody. That name Volkswagen, car for the people. Volks means. So he asked for a car that you can drive in the snow and in the desert.
Right.
Without any problem. So this car is air cooled, so don't have any liquid that can heat up. And this is the hot side.
Right.
And it's separate. So when outside it's too cold, you have two separate zones on the engine and you don't have any problem.
Okay. Good. Hey guys, I have to stream out because my wife called me. So hope you like this, but Dave has been super helpful, like showing us around this place. I'll take more photos and put it up on Instagram so you can check on this. Yeah. All right. Bye guys.